One day, I was casually scrolling on my feed like any other day, really, nothing special. But I saw one TikTok that kind of confused me, because it was about Blackpink being racist. Just of them saying the N-word and stuff. I just had to look deeper into it. It seemed like there was a lot more to it, right? While the situation is a tad bit weird, I came across this leaker, YG Leaker to be specific, and as the name suggests, they spill insider information about YG Entertainment and, honestly, a good chunk of the industry as a whole. At first, it seemed like your usual K-pop leaks, the kind that pop up every now and then, comeback schedules, contract renewals, sort of things. But lately, it's been getting a bit out of hand if you ask me. The leaked information isn't just the typical a new music video then and then, or a new debut then and then. It goes a lot deeper. What's been definitely getting the most attention out of all the leaks have been prior mentioned clips of 3 of the 4 Blackpink members and CL saying the N-word. It's starting to stir up a lot of controversy too. Fans are definitely torn apart. Some are eating up every bit of leaked info, while others are worried about the ethical side of it. It's one thing to drop hints about an album, but when personal and legal matters start surfacing, that's when it gets messy, especially in the K-pop industry where idols are created to be this perfect person, someone to idolize. You gotta keep in mind there are really strict companies behind these idols, and with the way things are escalating this quickly, it makes you wonder how much further can things go before YG or someone in the industry takes serious actions. Luckily, there is already something happening. Unfortunately, it is behind the scenes, it's legal action, so we can't really find much out about it. So, the question comes up, how does one even acquire all of these informations? Well, they work at YG, or rather work there. Just a few days ago, it seemed like they got fired and absolutely hate that company. The reason they give is because the company allegedly is filled with racism, sexism, and other forms of discrimination. And a lot of people believe them because there are actual clips backing up the claims. Real videos. Videos so real that they're getting copyrighted and taken down. Think about that. If these clips were fake, why would they be suppressed? Why would companies or individuals go out of their way to erase them from the internet? That kind of reaction only happens when something hits close to home. So if those pieces of evidence are real, if they're undeniably enough to warrant removal, how unrealistic is it for the rest of the claims to be true as well? The leaks have been shared through a Discord server, but that one has already been taken down. Enough evidence of the claims though. The whole situation with the wave of fake leaks has really escalated, and it's becoming a mess for the idols and groups involved. It's like a game of social media telephone where people just keep feeding fake info into the system. The worst part is that some of these leaks are being used to target groups of certain people already have issues with, like Blackpink, BTS, New Jeans, though New Jeans is in different actions at the moment, Red Velvet, and others. It's all about stirring the pot and making things unnecessarily toxic in the fandom. Often for no real reasons either, it's just their faves and people that they don't like as much. And this hits even harder in the K-pop industry, where things are so strict, where the fans are so dependent on their faves. The thing is, these fake leaks are designed to spread distrust, and it's working, especially with groups like BTS. What makes it even worse for BTS as a group is that they haven't done anything problematic, or at least nothing has come to the surface. Them and Blackpink, with their massive global influence and loyal fan bases, seem to have been bearing the brunt of this. So far, between YG and HYBE and other labels, only HYBE is working tirelessly to try to combat these false rumors and stop the spread of misinformation. The problem is, once something goes viral, it's hard to take back. These fake leaks are causing a lot of unnecessary drama, costs, and unfortunately, BTS' reputation has been taking hits because of it. This also goes for Blackpink and CL. What's even more frustrating though is the fact that fans, who are usually the loudest defenders of these idols, are caught in the middle of it. Some have even fallen for these rumors, adding more fuel to the fire. HYBE is clearly doing its best to clear things up, but the nature of social media means that damage is already done. In a world where reputation can make or break an artist's career, again, especially in K-pop, it's crucial to address these lies head on before they become entrenched as truths. But as much as the labels try, there will always be people out there who are more interested in drama and the hate than the actual facts. That's just the reality. I mean, I'm also somewhat adding fuel into the fire, but anyways, there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of legal actions are taken, especially from HYBE, so I'm really interested in the next step from those big K-pop labels, especially YG after the leaks are getting so much popularity on TikTok and their label as a whole is taking a pretty big hit. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.